to also watch out in your portfolio. 200 moving average is holding as a support for now. I'll be expecting some form of base right here, and then stock continue to push to the upside. If it doesn't, then I'll be good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Well, this is your boy Francis. Welcome to the Trading Success Show. If this is your first time, guys, you're welcome, and I would love to say happy new year, happy 2024, and of course I wish you guys all the best. Okay, so today what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be laying out stocks for 2024. Okay, these are the stocks I'm expecting to actually do good. If for any reason the market pull back, guess what, you want to be getting into these stocks. But remember, this is not a recommendation to buy or to sell any stock or equity. This is for entertainment purposes only. So I'll be laying out these stocks, and as soon as I see a very beautiful decent pullback on these stocks, I will be picking up a couple of them. Okay, and also I will be adding to my current position on these stocks. All right, so it's not a recommendation, so that's why I am actually saying that. So I will be buying them when they are at a decent position, because the stocks are strong, okay, and these are, you know, solid companies. So if you notice, if for any reason at all you realize that, you know, these stocks aren't doing good in terms of their financials or even technical, you can, you know, might as well just sell, right? But for me, I'll be buying as soon as they hit my buy spot. Okay, I'm gonna lay out my technical levels and what I'm expecting the market to also do. But before then, let us get to the US economic calendar, and as well as the S&P 500 heat map. And of course, we're gonna talk about the world map. Let's go ahead with the world map. This is what is going on. You see, as out of Tuesday close, you see that we're red in China, Japan, India, even Taiwan, as well as Cayman Islands. Okay, Brazil also took a hit as well to the red side. Okay, so not really only the US market. However, in the US side, we're seeing that technology is heavy on the market, which actually pulled the market back down to about 2.2%. So now healthcare is moving. Energy also took a bump up to the upside, followed by consumer defensive. Okay, so looking at the broader sector, Tuesday heavy side was technology. We're going to talk about that. However, we also have economic calendar this week. On Wednesday, we're going to have Richmond Fed president. So he's going to be speaking, as well as US openings, job openings, and ISM manufacturing. So it's going to be really interesting, followed by 2 p.m., which is going to be our Fed's meeting for December. Okay, on Thursdays we're going to have a jobless claim, followed by ADBE employment. On Friday, guess what, we're going to have the US hourly wages and ISM services as well, followed by factory orders. So it's going to be an interesting week, but Wednesday is going to be interesting, and also on Thursday. So depending on how the Fed's minutes go, the market will always react to that. Okay, so I'm gonna list them, I'm gonna analyze them. If I can post everything here, I'm gonna post them up on my stock tweet and Twitter account. Okay, so now this is our SPY. Why am I calling SPY? I'm calling XPY out because I did post a chart yesterday, and I said I'll be looking for this break right here, and we broke this spot. Now we have this doji. What decision do we have? We're gonna make a decision either to continue to the upside or to continue to back to the 20 exponential moving average. That is the next spot for the market, because we already tested that 470 area. So if continuation happens on Wednesday, we're going to be seeing the 20 exponential moving average. Then from there, we can decide to continue back to the upside. But for now, that 467, 468 is going to be our ultimate support. If you compare this from the one I posted yesterday, now you see that we broke that trend line to the downside, failed that 475 area, back into that 470 area. So you see, so I think there's something good there if you're on the put side or waiting for the market to fall for you to pick up that long-term stock. However, looking at Tesla is back to our support. Okay, so this area is going to act as a support. See how price pulled towards that side and then bounce right off through the 20 exponential moving average. So right now our 20 exponential moving average is going to act as a support. If it doesn't act as a support, I'll be expecting 50 exponential moving average in the coming days on Tesla. Looking at Verizon, this is also a long-term stock here. So $40 that's where I'm expecting a maximum resistance there. Snow, this is another name to keep an eye out. At the $200 spot, we exited, we kind of like resisted that spot. Now we're breaking trend, we're back into below the 20 exponential moving average. Support is 185 on this name. Shopify also is another name to keep an eye out on. Breaking trend right here with 20 exponential moving average as well. Just same thing. ROKLB, this one right now we're looking at price back into the 200 moving average of $5. Okay, this for a long term with stop loss right around 425. Not bad in my opinion, but remember, not a recommendation. Apple also did fantastic to the downside, and this actually, tech actually pulled lower. So we now have a gap here on this name on Apple. So I'll be looking for a fill up of this gap into 192, and if we can continue, then we'll probably sell off. But I'll be looking for that gap fill as price pull lower. Okay, if this 185 cannot hold as a support. Airbnb also is another name to watch with 132.50 as our support. If we break 135 spot solidly, we close below it, but that could easily reclaim, right? Pizza as well. Pizza, keep an eye out. I think this trend is what you're going to be looking at. If for any reason momentum continue to pull to the downside, we're looking at the 200 moving average to come. PayPal is another name. I think this is solid in terms of to the upside. I'll be looking for price around the $60 zone for my entry. 59.60 for my entry. If for any reason price continue to go lower as the market continue to if the market continue to decline, we're going to be looking at the $56 spot. Okay, NVDA is also another name that actually took a dive today, so I'll be expecting a bounce around the 473 area as a support. Right now we did get close and then bounce right off. We couldn't close right above 20, so this is a solid pullback on NVIDIA. Even Microsoft as well took a deep dive down, broke this trend and back to this area. So looking at 50 exponential moving average as a support. Looking at also another tech, Netflix, also the same thing, 50 exponential moving average on the daily chart. Also keep an eye out on ISRG. This one right now we're pulling lower back into 20. I'll be picking some up below 320. That is my expectation on that name. Coca-Cola as well, KO, we're beginning to break the 200 moving average to the upside again. So $60 is our resistance. I did pick some up, and I will be looking to grab some again as soon as that really confirms. Disney also, this is another name to also watch out in your portfolio. 200 moving average is holding as a support for now. I'll be expecting some form of base right here, and then stock continue to push to the upside. If it doesn't, then I'll be looking for price back to the $87 spot on that name. Okay, also looking at Etsy, that is another long-term name as well. Right now we're having an issue around the 200 moving average, but for now our support is the 50 exponential moving average if the market continue to face lower. Ford as well, as you can see, Ford at this point we are fighting the 200 moving averages. So CrowdStrike, also CRWD, I think it's about time for a pullback on this name. Why? Because we're really extended to the upside and we are feeling resistance zone. So if this 20 exponential moving average fail, then we'll be looking at 230 or 225 on this name. That will give us that needed support for the bounce. So keep an eye out on that. Affirm right now, you see how we extended. Every time this stock extend, guess what happened? We actually sell off a little bit, and right now we're at that zone. So I don't mind if we pull back so that, you know, I can jump in and make the move to the upside. Pfizer as well, we're looking at this downtrend. This is going to be your best friend to resist, but guess what? We're breaking through this level to the upside. Remember, I talked about it a couple of weeks ago. I said, you know, I'll be expecting possible bounce to fill this gap. We already filled this gap, and then guess what? $30 resistance zone. So this will continue to the upside right into 200 moving average as Moderna continue to push to the upside. Keep an eye out on the Meta as well for the long term. As price pull back lower, we should be good to watch around the 50 exponential moving average there. Baba also is another one to watch as well. 77, 78 area fail to 20 exponential moving average, so support is going to be right there. You know what, Amazon also is another long-term hold. 147.50 is going to be the support if 150 doesn't hold for now. I'm also still waiting, guys. I'm actually waiting for Costco to actually pull back to the $600 zone for my pick. Okay, I really need this to pull back there. Also AAP, this is our area of resistance. So 60, between 60 and 64, that is the resistance. That is where you can, you know, say, okay, yes, I think this stock can actually push to the upside. Every time I get to advanced auto, I still see it is really busy out there. ABBV, this is ABBE. This is a dividend player. Right now we're breaking barriers, we're pushing to the upside. 156 revisit, then we know if this move is a very solid move. Also guys, ADBE and Airbnb, these are the stocks I'm gonna post up on my stock tweet and on Twitter X account. So guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the week and trade cautious. Peace and love, guys. Bye bye.